Hi friends, here we are. This is Marvel Strike Force Day 8. Let me get some music for you there. And let me go ahead and just invite some people real quick. And we'll get going. It will be a little bit shorter stream tonight. Most of this has been done. And I actually did most of my farming earlier in the day, so we'll just kind of run through some quick team building type stuff and go from there. Okay, first I'm going to start. I'm just going to open the couple orbs that I have, just the free ones, nothing too exciting, and we'll go from there. Nothing great. We got Handblade Master, and then we have a 5-drop for Night Nurse, which is nice. Night Nurse is a fantastic raid healer, even though she has been overshadowed of late. Let me just kind of take a quick look at my roster and talk you through some of the changes over the weekend. So, the main team that I'm using now is a little bit of a hybrid. I'm using the 3 shield characters. I have Shield Trooper, Medic, and Operative. And I'm using Luke Cage, who's a Defender, and Spider-Man, who is a City Hero. And even though he doesn't have a Defender tag, I would consider him a Defender because he's along those lines of heroes that primarily protect their city. So, with that being said, I'll take a quick look. I want to talk briefly about Defenders and which characters those are and kind of give you an idea of how to farm them. So start with Luke Cage. You get him in the tutorial right before Heroes 1-3, and I remember that because when I did the tutorial, if you remember, I didn't get Luke Cage and I ended up failing multiple times because I didn't get Luke Cage. And if you ever want to farm a character and you don't know where to find their shard, on the bottom right there is a find button under the number of shards that you currently have for him. So right now I've got 13 out of 55 for Luke Cage. You can see there on the bottom right, and I'm going to go ahead and click find, and he's in Blitz supplies and Blitz orbs. And he also has a node, which I already farmed today. So he's an important defender because he has his ultimate here, which gives defense up. And once you get it to level 6, that's when you get 2-turn defense up, which is fantastic. It's a lifesaver in raids and absolutely worth it. So keep that in mind. And I see that somebody said something in chat. For some reason, my chat is not working, so I apologize. I cannot see what you said. I'm going to keep going. I've got Jessica Jones here. She's another Defender. And you find her, she has 2 nodes. She has Villains 2-9, which I haven't farmed yet. I didn't realize that. We're going to farm it right now. And we didn't get any shards from that. That's unfortunate. And then she has Nexus 4-9 as well. So she's a little bit easier farm than, for example, Iron Fist, who only has 1 node. And this is the healer of the group when it comes to Defenders. So it's important to have him, even though he is a little bit tough to farm. And last but not least, Daredevil, who comes from the arena. So he's available in the arena store, and then I'm not sure Nexus 8-9 is even out yet. I believe that Nexus stops after Chapter 7. So even though the data is in the game, I don't believe that you can do Nexus 8-9. Alright, let me take a quick look here. And actually, I'm going to go to events. I'm going to finish this Crossbones event for you guys. This is the last of the events. I finished the rest over the weekend. So we talked real briefly about defenders. I'll come back and take a look at shield and how they're farmed here after I finish this event. Just kind of break things up. The thing that's advantageous about defenders is you have to spend $0 on defenders, and they will take you all the way through Ultimate 6 100% if you get them strong enough. So, right now I would say that they're the easiest team to progress with that's free to play, and the most useful team right now overall. Besides Nick Fury and Shield. Nick Fury and Shield are a little bit more useful, but they are harder to improve because they are all skill characters, and so they take the same kind of equipment, whereas the defenders, 3 of them are bio, 1 of them is skill, and then Iron Fist is actually a mystic character based on the comic. So, let me keep going here. Okay. As always, you want to take out Red Skull first. We'll go with ×2, so it's not ×3. We'll slow it down a little bit, but... And the advantage of the team that I have right now with Medic and Operative, I have 2 heals. So take out Red Skull first, and then I'm going to take out these rifle troopers next. Because otherwise things can get messy real quick when you have numerous characters that can hit multiple targets. So we're going to go ahead and defense up. And then we can't take the taunt away right now, because the only one with the power to remove a positive effect is Operative. So we'll go ahead and get the kill instead of removing the effect, which is just as good, obviously. And from here... yeah, we've got Rifle Trooper. Let's take him out as soon as possible. Even though he has already used his ultimate, it doesn't take long for him to get it again. So, or excuse me, his special, I guess. I don't know. With minions, is their second move their ultimate or is it their special? You tell me. I think it's up to you. Okay, now we're just taking out snipers. Finishing up. That was pretty easy. So, you'll want to run through and finish those events when you have the opportunity, because it's free character shards, and both Crossbones and Elektra, which I already finished her event, are incredibly useful in the early stages of the game and the villains campaign. So, we got him here. We got Crossbones 55 out of 55, and he is ready to rank up. So we're going to go ahead and do that because we have the gold available. And, like I said, he is very useful in the beginning stages of the villains campaign. So, alright, let me go ahead and change the filter here and go to Shield. Okay. I'm going to focus on shield minions at this point, and not so much the Avengers. The Avengers are great. They're good for Ultimate 6, and they're what's called the meta team. They're the old meta, I should say. The meta teams right now are Brotherhood, Fury and Company, and the Defenders. And we're getting the Shield team built up already on this account, so that when we do someday unlock Nick Fury, we should be ready to go. So, Shield Trooper comes from raid orbs and raid supplies, and then he has a node in Villains 4-3, which we will get to eventually. So, but it's easiest just to buy him from raid supplies, and I'm actually going to see. I did some low-level raiding. I did Ultimus 1 and 2 over the weekend, and it was kind of fun. It's been such a long time since I've done raids at that low of a level. And we did great in Ultimus 1. Ultimus 2 was actually a little tough. I was very surprised by that. And then Trooper costs about 1,200 raid credits, so he is a little expensive, but I would recommend most of the time using these raid orbs, which are 900 raid credits, and you get the same characters for less. Now, you get them randomly, but you get 9 shards instead of 5, but you get them for random characters. So you'll get 9 random character shards instead of being able to choose, but it's also 225 to 250 raid credits cheaper. So once we get his villain's node unlocked, we'll farm him from the node. Shield Medic has 2 nodes right away, which we've already farmed. Heroes 2-3 and Villains 1-6. Medic is extremely important. I'm always an advocate for having as much healing as possible because the name of the game is to die. Is to not die, excuse me. The name of the game is to stay alive, because if you can stay alive, you're going to have more opportunities to win. You know, and unless your damage is terrible, staying alive is always a win, and you're always going to get the victory with that. So, then we have Operative. Operative has a Heroes Assemble node. And other than that, just premium orbs. So Operative is a little hard to find, so you want to make sure if you're working the shield minions that you don't forget to farm her node, because she only has 1, and if you miss a day, that's just a day's worth of shards that you missed out on. And then security, we're actually almost have security unlocked from the arena store. And I will go ahead and head to the arena and get that daily done so that we can get some more shield security shards. So, I'll go ahead and give it a... I'll give it a shot against the boss here. For the simple reason that he is a little bit lower power than me and about 300 ranks lower than me, and I want those lower ranks. I want to get, or I should say higher ranks. Lower rank number, higher ranks, excuse me. So we'll go ahead and do a quick arena battle. Maybe hit a blitz battle or 2, and then talk a little bit more about rosters. And that'll probably be it for the night. Looking to go a little shorter tonight. So in arena, especially early arena, I want to take out Crossbones right away. Because otherwise, if he detonates, it can go south pretty quickly. I'm going to try and get offense down on Punisher with Medic's basic. So I dropped his speed bar, but I didn't get the offense down, unfortunately. So we're going to go ahead and use Trooper Special on Crossbones. We're just trying to get rid of Crossbones as quickly as possible. And I'm actually going to taunt, and I'm going to save the defense up in case Crossbones does get his detonate off, then we'll have defense up for it. And then I'm going to use Operative skill here and put the lowest character, which looks like it will be Trooper, in stealth, and give him at least 3 regens. And then I'll bring everybody up with Medic, heal everyone real quickly. And now we'll see if we can't take Crossbones out before he takes us out. I am going to go ahead and get a defense up in. And I'm going to just use my basic. I was hoping it would chain. Let's see. It does have a 50% chance to clear positive effects, so let's hope we get the taunt cleared. Yes, we did. Fantastic. Okay, Electra hit us with her ultimate, but it didn't hurt too badly. Probably primarily because of defense up. Okay. There it is. Shoot. He got his detonate off, and then we drop him right after. Okay, from here, I'm going to go ahead and use Spider-Man's stun on Punisher. So we got the stun there. Operative, I'm going to heal Spider-Man and hope that everybody else can survive while I take down Punisher. And we hope to mop this up. It's not looking great at this point. We may lose. And if we do, that's my fault. I should have probably taken more time and been a little bit more picky about my arena opponent. But, you know how it is. Pride comes before the fall. Alright. We'll take Electra next. I still have Operative, so I have the ability to heal. Oh, Operative just dropped. And it looks like we are snatching defeat from the jaws of victory at this point, unfortunately. And I didn't play great that round. And like I said, I probably need to be a little bit more picky when it comes to my opponent. Like I said, that didn't go well. But that's okay. It's early arena. We're just getting started with our roster. It's to be expected. Once we get the rest of the shield minions up to par, we're gonna be doing some damage in arena, which will be great. All right, let's see here. Let's go ahead and run a couple quick blitz battles. Let me see what I have left for daily objectives. So one more arena battle. Let me make my supply purchases quickly here. And if you're not particularly psyched about what's in the supply shop, just buy the 3 green equips because they're 7,500 and you'll get 12,000 you'll get this 12k gold for completing the objective. So keep that in mind. If you're low on money, as long as you've got 7,500, you're good to go and you'll come out better for it, if that makes sense. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put my hybrid shield defenders team out there, and we'll see how it goes here. Another shot at, or a shot at redemption, I should say, and it should go fine because when you start in tier 1 of Blitz, as you can see, they're about half the power, so not too worried about that. I'm going to go ahead. This is kind of an odd crew. I'm going to play it because I see Hand Sorceress and Hand Blade Master, and I just want to beat up minions. That's my goal. Because as I've kind of said, other than the shield minions, a lot of the other minions are not great. At this point, I think that's something that Fox Next is working on, and something that will certainly help the game in the future, in my opinion. So, alright. Okay, here we go. I got my live chat working now, so that's good. Alright, let's go ahead. As always, we're going to take out Crossbones first, so that hopefully he doesn't detonate on us. Hopefully, unlike last time, he actually doesn't detonate on us. And, like I said, they're about half power, so it's not too hard. I'm going to take out Rocket Raccoon next because he doesn't have defense up. And that's nice. It's nice to do a little bit more damage. I'll take Jessica Jones next because she also does not have defense up. And then I'm going to heal up just to be safe. When you just lose a low-level arena battle, sometimes you get trust issues. These things happen. Defense up with Luke Cage there. And I'm going to go ahead and stun the Blade Master because he has the... And there we go. So I'll do one more quick blitz battle. Grizz, what's up, man? Good to see ya. Hope things are well. Did you get to see me lose an arena? Because it was actually pretty funny. Okay, I'm going to battle this one because there's no Crossbones. And anytime you can avoid Crossbones, like I said, he's a lot more effective earlier in the game I wouldn't say that outside of a good tech team, he's super effective later in the game. But he has his place. He is definitely better than I would say a lot of people give him credit for. Okay, so out of this group, I'm going to go ahead and take... I'm actually going to take Luke Cage first, and maybe I can get him knocked down before he can defense up, is my plan. Because if I can keep them from getting defense up, that will be very nice. Almost there. Ooh, medic healed. Okay, that should be able to... that should get the finish there. So, now we'll go ahead and take out Luke Cage. Alright. Oh, you did catch it. Good. So now if I ever make you mad, feel free to be like, yeah, well, I watched you lose an arena and you were a loser. Because that's hilarious. Take Spider-Man next. Well, actually, I'm going to stun Elektra real quick before she can use her ultimate. And now that we got that stun, we'll just clean her up. And then I'm going to top everybody off, because like I said, trust issues. What can you do? So the plan for this account, because I do have a couple other accounts that I've played, is to raise up both shield and defenders. So I'm going to do shield minions along with defenders. Just because with one of those teams, they're going to get you through Arena. They're going to be sure to win in Blitz, which means they're going to win 90% of the time, even at the top levels of the Blitz tiers. And they'll absolutely help with raids. That's where they're most useful. Plus, campaign, you'll be able to take out heroes and Nexus with those. So, it's kind of the direction that we're going. Which nodes would I like to hit in U6? I don't think I have energy right now, and I'm not sure that I really have a preference. Especially on 60% days, I'm pretty laid back. Now, on 100% days, I try to come in with full energy and knock off the first 5 right off the bat. And beyond that, I'm not too worried. Just because the first 5 are relatively simple, and they do okay as far as damage on the leaderboard goes. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take a look, see where we are in heroes. Actually, I'm going to head over to villains because I think we're a little bit behind. Yes, we're absolutely behind heroes and villains. So we're going to run this Mercenary Lieutenant node real quick. And that way he'll be farmable. Okay. I think I've got... yeah, this is the villains. This is the villains team I'm running. Venom's pretty great. Crossbones is there for the detonate, and then we have Elektra, who's good, and then we have Hand Sorceress as a healer, and Hydra Rifle Trooper, who is a poor man's Punisher in a lot of ways. Well, I don't know if I would say a lot of ways. He just has the ultimate that hits the entire rest of the other team, and that's very, very nice. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm with you. Actually, if I had to pick a node, can I do Razor's Edge? I've been enjoying Razor's Edge. Other than that, I'll just kind of pick up when I get energy. And when are we running 100 next? I can't remember off the top of my head. Okay. Okay, so right now we're just taking off the monstrosity. I agree, though. I absolutely want to stay in the top 600. Okay, tomorrow? Good. I thought that was probably the case. Okay, so these are just aim characters. They're not super tough. I would narrate, but I don't think that it's even necessary at this point. Just because, like I said, these are pretty weak aim characters, and we're just kind of taking it out. Okay, yeah, I'll be ready with 50 energy tomorrow then for the 100 push. But like I said, for now, I'm kind of just, as energy comes along, I'm taking care of it and going from there. The defenders keep getting stronger, which is nice. I'm getting to the point where I can clear about every node in Ultima 6 with defenders. So that's extremely enjoyable, because I have spent $0 on defenders where money has been spent on Brotherhood for sure. So alright, I'm just farming this node real quick as much as I can. We'll probably come and pick up the rest later. I think I just have one more arena battle. I'll see if I'm able to jump in there. Okay, we'll wait 1 minute. Not a big deal. I'm going to crack open a water here and prepare myself mentally to hopefully get this win, right? I like this guy's name here, Taco Advocate. Me too, my friend. Me too. And then I think we'll end up playing Jigboo here because he does not have a loot cage. The only protector that he has is Crossbones, and we're just going to take Crossbones out before he can do anything. So there's no chance of, like last time where we had Crossbones to one shot, and then loot cage taunted and kind of ruined our plans. So, oh, we just got a new list here. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to find a team that doesn't either. Oh, here. I can play good old Grim Rico here. And as you can see, he's got a 3.3k Punisher and a 3000 Electra. So I'm going to go ahead and drop Punisher first. I'm going to hope to get an offense down and go from there. And you know what? If we lose again, then I'm terrible at Arena. That's what we'll conclude, and I'm comfortable with that at this point because, like I said, low-level Arena is a lot of luck. You know, obviously there's some selection involved, but there's also primarily luck involved. Okay, so we're going to hope to get the defense down here. We did not. I was hoping that I would knock his turn meter down, but we didn't get that either. Now give us 1 out of the 3 and give us the offense down, or not. See if we can drop him with Trooper. Ooh, not quite. Okay. That's okay, he's almost down. So the plan is we're going to take Punisher first. I'm going to defense up with Loot Cage right away. And we're going to drop Punisher, and we'll start hitting Venom until we can get to Electra. Okay. And since Electra's not in stealth, we're going to start chipping away at her and hope for the best. Okay, we got the stun there. So I'm going to stun Electra before she can use her ultimate. And she's right at the end of her turn meter, so that's nice. We saved a lot of damage there. Hopefully she doesn't revive more than once. But you never know. Oh, wow. Thank you for that, Electra. That is much appreciated. Get to finish there. I was hoping to get the... Oh, we did get the defense down on Venom, which is helpful. And I'm going to taunt on Luke Cage just to take the pressure off everybody else. And we're going to mop up now because there's not much left. Wolverine just used his ultimate on Luke Cage. And Luke Cage stood up to it, which is surprising. but I'm definitely not complaining about it. Okay. And then as you can see, Spider-Man's just dodgy, but at least I got the dodge back. Two can play this game. Alright. Oh, I was hoping he would chain to the other Spider-Man and maybe get a defense up, but... or defense down, excuse me. So we got the critical and the speed bar. The speed bar got knocked down, which is nice. And there we are. Arena victory, 1-1 on the evening. Not a great arena night, but we will be back with a vengeance in the arena. And once we get all the shield minions, it's going to get fun very quickly. We're going to be able to excel in arena, excel in blitz, and the raids as well. So, got the quick level up. I will actually go ahead with this campaign energy and finish farming. No thank you. Finish farming that Merc Lieutenant node because I want to get him unlocked as soon as possible. And with that, we'll go ahead and wrap it up for the evening. A little bit shorter tonight. I will be back with Marvel Strike Force on Wednesday. Tomorrow night we'll be doing Pokemon Yellow again. We're going to be going live, streaming that game, part 2. And feel free to join us. Would love to have you. As always, if you like the video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time.